it going? This is Ben Zinn with NextLevelGuitar.com. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. We're bringing you another inspired by lesson in the style of a great guitar player, great band. So we're going to check out some really cool riffs today. We're going to check out some ways to build some cool riffs. So let's jump right in and check them out. Hey, before we continue on, take a look at the text box below here. Click on this link in the YouTube text box and we are going to send you a free video lesson and a coinciding ebook that's not available from YouTube, available exclusively through Next Level Guitar. Take a look at that and we'll continue on. Before we get into the examples today, I want to talk just a little bit about the tone. You can see this big old Gretsch guitar that I'm playing. This kind of guitar, or anything that's hollow, really works well for playing this style. That coupled with a really good fuzz pedal or a really sort of characteristic older vintage amp that's overdriven. Any of those will work. Today I'm using a fuzz pedal, so I just want to show you guys the settings that we have here. This is the Trifecta, that's right, by Barber Electronics, great company. And you can see here I have volume, tone, and sludge all set to roughly 12 o'clock, and I'm not using very much fuzz at all. Just a little bit goes a long way. You can certainly always add more, but sometimes for rhythm, riffing, I keep it low, and then if I play lead, I might add another distortion pedal along with it to help overdrive the signal even more. The sludge is basically just a low-end boost, in case you're wondering. That's a very technical term, sludge. So there you go. Fuzz pedal, big muff, or, you know, there's all sorts of brands of great fuzz pedals out there. That'll get you in the neighborhood for the tone. So our examples today are going to come out of two different E minor pentatonic positions. Let's take you through those. First, E minor in the open position. And also in 7th position, we'll take a look at some examples. So E minor pentatonic, a little bit further up the neck. So first I want to show what I played in the intro. I was kind of playing a rhythm figure with a little fill. What's something like this? All just riffing around the E minor pentatonic. We're going to break that down and I'm going to show you the concept behind that, which is adding a fourth below whatever you're playing in your pentatonic, adding another note to help kind of thicken up your riff. You'll see what I mean here. So if I were to take that same riff and play it only as single notes, it would be something like this. And that's fine, but if we take the Pepsi Challenge with those, second one's much better to my ears. And the reason for that is we're adding a fourth below each target note. The riff is basically this. But for each of those notes, I'm playing the note that's a fourth lower in the scale. So if this is my first note, I'm going to add this note. And now all of a sudden I'm riffing in power chords. Has so much more of a stronger sound, I think. Again, this is our target note. This is what I would consider like the melody note, if you want to call it that. And I'm adding a fourth below. So we're beefing up our riff to create more power. Okay, so up in the higher position, we can take that same approach. We could take a lick that we might play and add a fourth below it, add a note lower in the scale to help beef it up and just make it sound more powerful in general. Pretty similar to our opening example. very similar to what we played in the open position. Once again, the idea is the same. I'm just taking a single note riff and adding the lower note in the scale. One other example in this higher position that you could do, a single note line, maybe something like this. Again, that works just fine as a single note line, but has more meat to it when we add the lower fourth. So now that we have those two examples in the higher register, you could sub out the fill that we were playing in the intro for any one of those, and I think it would work just the same. So we could start out playing our basic groove. And we can start working into some playing up here. Alright everyone, thank you so much for joining us today. Please head over to our website, nextlevelguitar.com. There's over 1,100 videos there for players of all styles, all skill levels. There's a lot of great information. It's a great resource for any guitar player. So please visit that website, nextlevelguitar.com, and we'll see you back here next time. Okay, so we're at the end of the blues cycle, the end of the 12 bars, and we're doing the thing. We're doing the
Doing that thing.
a little bit more fun way to do. A funner, more fun way to do. Funner. Probably just lop that off at some point, I'm sure. And today we're bringing you a lesson on hybrid picking. A lot of fun can be had with our right hand. We're going to take a look at some techniques and some...
Sorry. I couldn't help it. That was awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome.